Okay, let's give another hand for Dos Pueblos High School. They did such a good job. I went to school here too, so it's glad to see them still doing well. So this is Santa Barbara City College Lunch Break Big Band, so thank you so much for having us. We're gonna do one song before Wayne comes out. I hope you like it. It's a nice, easygoing blues. Okay, thank you so much. That was Meet Mr. Cooper and Sons, and we have Rob Cortez on tenor sax, Dylan Kern on piano, Mark Maynard on trombone. Mark Maynard. Thank you so much. And now, without further ado, let's welcome back out Wayne Bergeron.
much. That was Lucas Herrera on the trombone. And Rob Cortez on the tenor saxophone. And what about this great band? I'm going to use a piece of gear you haven't seen up here yet. I didn't bring it with me, so I'm going to borrow. But there's certain pieces of gear that we use in the brass and the woodwind world, and you can buy any of it used. Like you can buy a used trumpet, you can buy a used mouthpiece, but there's certain things you need to know the origins of, and they have to be purchased new. And I'll show you what that is right here. That would be one of these right here, plunger mute. You don't want to be buying a used plunger mute online. If it comes with a stick in it, I'd be very leery. I wonder who the first person to do this was. Said, hey, get that thing out of the bathroom. I got an idea, you know. I don't know when this started, but actually very cool sound, and a lot of very famous trumpet players that do this really great. The great Snooky Young from the Count Basie Orchestra, one of my favorite. We'll do one of his features later. But I'm going to use this piece of gear here on this next tune, and this is an original composition that was written for me by a great sax player named Drew Zarimba. He went to the University of North Texas, and I met him when he was in school there, and he was writing a lot of the charts for their band. He played lead alto, and he teaches at the University of Northern Colorado now, and I've been the guest artist there a few times, so we're working on some projects together. So he was kind enough to do this for me during the pandemic. I recorded this with his band remotely because we couldn't go outside, you know. And this is called You Ain't Got the Blues. Cortez once again on the tenor saxophone. And Mark Maynard on the trombone back there. Right, we're going to do another one of those very affordable Tom Krupas arrangements I was talking about earlier. And this is a standard tune that it's been recorded by hundreds of different vocalists and saxophone players and trumpet players. It's a really great tune written by Haven Gillespie, the words, and Fred Coots did the music. And this is You Go to My Head. You guys have like your flugels much back there, have you, tonight? Hey, can we get an A just for the flugel one so they can just tune those things up, make sure they're good. This is why we tune, see? All right, I'm going to let you on a little secret. We don't actually have to tune. So when I'm playing with the orchestra and the oboe player gives the A, I take the A out of courtesy because my tuning slide has not moved in 52 years. And unless the A has gone to some other strange place, I'm not moving it, right? Because as brass players, we play by ear. And we have all these slides on the trumpet, and you know, we have stuff to quick. So we get the horn basically in tune, and it's the trombone section is holding a tuning slide. There's no reason for them to ever be out of tune, right? There's no reason for that. But violin, you know, the A is basically for the string section. It's for the violins, viola, the cello, and the bass violin. And because the weather affects those instruments greatly, so we take the A, we take it out of courtesy, and then they take 15 minutes to tune up. And it's like weird, like string players, they spend half their lives tuning up, and then the other half playing out of tune, which seems odd. I know, it's not, my string player friends love it when I tell that joke. So anyway, can I have an A as well? Because I have little horns that's sitting here cold. Let me just see how I do. Oh, that's good enough. Okay. We're going to be okay on this. All right. This is You Go to My Head. You know, the reason I wear a red shirt so you don't see the blood. Thank you very much. That was Bob once again on the tenor sax. Man, I gotta start lowering these keys, man. I'm getting too old for this. Anyway, we're gonna play one more tune, and before I go, I want to thank a couple of people. I want to thank Monica. I know I'm gonna pronounce her last name wrong, but Moni Booker Smith. Did I get that right? Yeah. All right. She's been she's the most organized person I've ever dealt with on one of these things, and she's so nice and friendly and took care of everything for me. And I want to thank Amy Ware once again for her great band and all her hard work. So let's give a hand. I also want to thank Andrew Martinez here and this great band for being so gracious to me. I drove up here a couple of days in a row to rehearse with the bands. We had a short rehearsal, just kind of ran the tunes and figured out who was going to solo, and there we go. You know, this last thing we're going to do is something from the Count Basie Library. Before we do that, I have some CDs and some stuff, and there's posters out there. So I'd love to meet some of you in the lobby afterward. Give me a minute to put my horns away and powder my nose, and I will see you out there. And thanks for being such a great audience. It's been a really great day hanging with us. So give yourselves a round of applause. This is from the pen of the great Frank Foster, who wrote for the Count Basie Band quite a bit in the 50s and 60s, and this is called Who Me. Traffic. piano, Peter at the guitar, Lucas on the trombone, and Connor on the trumpet. Let's hear it for this great Santa Barbara City College band. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys and gals in the lobby. And thank you again for being a great audience.